pretty fast and furious. We all saw the spectacle at the Capitol, which got, I guess, hustled out, invaded by the right-wing goons, domestic terrorists. A lot of us in India, I see the Chatterati and the educated class up, pointing fingers and saying, hey, I told you so, it can't be the best democracy. But here, folks, I will suggest that India and its citizens and the educated class look itself in the mirror before it starts taking down and having a good laugh at the United States. But the United States is the oldest democracy. As we all know, basically, seen the democracy essentially was set up to essentially keep the control in the whites. In fact, right till the 1960s, the colored folks were treated as property and not as citizens. So I think that this entire debacle that's happened in the United States is about the huge change in demographics, which is kind of putting the center of political power in major urban centers, which are far more colored, far more ethnically diverse. And this whole process actually is a fight back by rural white supremacist folks. It's a fight between the white and essentially the colored, right? However, something very similar also is very close. It's essentially in India. I'll discuss about that later. But I'd say this: the lesson that I learned from this thing was the institutions in the United States stood strong right after the assault on the Capitol. The new president was sworn in. Now, when you see things like this, you know for a fact that things. I mean, why I say you look yourself in a mirror, because these are the things that's occupying our mind. No evidence of forced conversion. UP to High Court. Well, that's what I'm saying. For collective good, UP defends love jihad law. So while there it might be white and black, in India, obviously, it's the upper class, lower class, majority and minority, right? So there really is no difference. The only difference is we are a much younger democracy, largest maybe, but our institutions are still not fully rooted, right? What do you have here? UP to High Court. Ordinance aimed at preventing unlawful conversion. Who the hell is UP to decide that? What is unlawful and lawful conversion, right? Kind of, to me, it takes away from our right to existence. This is what they should be concerned about. Law and order. Moradabad horror. Raped at gunpoint, thrown off terrace girl fights for life. And this is right after the temple priest raped this 50-year-old woman, right? The agriculture angst going nowhere. The farmers now preparing for this long tractor rally. I think that'll be interesting to see. But you can see what lightweights like Tomar and Piyush are trying to do here. Sikh religious leader meets Tomar. Why would Tomar be interested in meeting a Sikh religious leader, folks? Ask yourself. This is right after the UP government decides to put this in the syllabus, this history of the Sikh gurus. And this is right after he makes a pretense of going to the Rakabganj. And then I believe in the Man Ki Baat also he's going after and talking highly of the Sikh gurus. Well, he's not delivering what he should be, folks. He's playing with fire. What do we have here? Rooftop solar installations norms cast a shadow on big power consumers. So here we are. We cut our own feet, right? We cut our nose to spite our face. We have a good thing going, but then our babus who have nothing better to do except create hurdles, this is what you have. Queuing up at Alang, ship breaking yard, COVID hit cruise lines. So cruise liners have been greatly hit. So a lot of employment being generated at Alang for ship breaking. But here I'd like to say the government must set up car breaking yard. There's so many old cars in India that can actually help revive demand. That's a great stimulus possibility that India has. Buy the old cars. They'll create a new market for new cars, and the old cars, you'll have all this labor involved in breaking them up, right? Then what do you have? Hyundai pitches India as hub to its vendors. Finally, a lot of stuff happening here. This is good news. Vaccine takeoff from Pune waits for government to place order. I wonder, are they playing with our lives? Why are they playing with nickels and dimes? I don't know, folks. And then you have Apple supplier is using forced labor in China, human rights groups allege. Well, they do. Well, when it comes to India, they have duplicitous standards. Apple does. It must take care of that. Cheers.